What's up, my viewers? Today we're going to be looking at r/UFOs. This is your spot on Reddit to look at anything related to UFOs, aliens, flying saucers, alien abductions, just basically anything strange that happens in the night sky. So let's just dive right into it and we can see what r/UFOs is all about. So what we're going to do is I'm going to look at any kind of discussion, UFO sighting videos, claims, and I'm going to use my expertise.
Is that what he calls it?
To debunk or explain or even agree if it's good evidence what's going on. So let's dive right into this first clip. So this first one is a video posted by u/Nathy_Volk about 3 hours ago. The title is a discussion over a video of apparently it's a UFO that landed in Canada in 1991. So let's go ahead and watch this video and we can talk about it. So if you're listening, this is just kind of a grainy video. There's kind of like a strobe light in a field. They're not really, I guess it could be a UFO, but it's kind of hard to tell what it is. For all we know, it could just be a couple tractors, with a strobe light. It looks like in the bottom left, there's like 3 different objects. To me, it's grainy, it's fake, it's inconclusive. Like, I don't see how this really proves anything. So let's just go ahead and move on. Let's just go ahead and say that it's fake. If you guys don't think it's fake and you've got something else to say, go ahead and leave a comment about it. But right now, we're going to say it's fake. So let's move on. So this next one is an image on the screen of a stealth bomber being hung from the ceiling in some sort of airplane museum or something. What this post, it's a long title, so I'm not going to read all of it. It's basically asserting that stealth bombers in the 90s are responsible for much of the UFO sightings around the world, which I personally think is actually a very plausible explanation because what I have here is I googled stealth bomber side profile, and if you look at some of these images, they actually look kind of like UFOs from the side, so I think that's a very plausible explanation. I'm going to say that this is very reasonable. This next one is a discussion post posted by Martian Material. The post says, "Time is as big as distance. Why does everyone think UFOs are aliens when they could have been from an ancient extinct civilization on Earth?" So, I have a couple different thoughts on this post. Basically, this person makes a couple of assumptions that I want to address. One being that he assumes that there is actually a UFO phenomenon that needs to be explained by something, that it's not already easily explained by natural phenomenon or experimental aircraft, which I think are better explanations to begin with. He goes right along to say that, it has to be something that we can't explain, so it must either be aliens or this ancient advanced civilization. Another thing he assumes, well, not that he assumes, that he gets wrong, is that there really is no evidence of a past civilization. There actually is a thought experiment, I don't remember who by, but it's called the Silurian hypothesis. Essentially, it says that there was an advanced civilization millions of years ago, and we should be able to find evidence of it. But there is no evidence of it because there's no isotopic evidence, so we find evidence of their trash, of their energy consumption, but none of that is there in the fossil record. Something that the OP failed to mention is that millions of years ago, Mars actually had water, so it could be plausible that a civilization existed on Mars back in the day before whatever caused it to lose its water and its magnetosphere, but that's still speculation. Anything that he's saying is speculation. There's really no evidence to support that there is any kind of UFO phenomenon to be concerned about. So with that said, I think we should move on. This next one is a footage video of a potential UFO sighting. Let's go ahead and we'll take a watch. There's no sound to the video, but I can go ahead and describe what's happening in it to those of you who may be listening. So what we're seeing here is 4 points of light on the screen. They're in the sky. They're making kind of a triangular wedge shape. This is pretty common in a lot of UFO sightings, especially classic ones from like the 90s and 80s. Um, Again, there's really no reason to think that it's UFOs or alien technology. A better explanation would be lanterns or fireworks. This was filmed pretty close to the 4th of July. I believe it was July 5th, actually. So it's a lot simpler to say that it's something along those lines. There just is so many better explanations for these phenomenons. Like, just because it lined up in a triangle for a little bit doesn't mean it's a triangular shaped object. Like, those were moving in different formations, so it's probably something else, some sort of atmospheric phenomenon, experimental aircraft, you name it. Well, I think that's the last post we're going to look at today. If you enjoyed this kind of content, please hit the like button, subscribe. I'll be looking at more subreddits in the future. Thank you for watching.